I'm talking to Chef Scott, who's the chef and founder of Culinary Adventure Company. So what kind of culinary adventures do you go on?
Well, we actually were Toronto's only chef-owned and operated food tour and gourmet experience company. We've been in operation for 3 years now. We have tours in about 7 different areas of Toronto. So we do Greektown, we do Little India, we do Ossington, we do Baldwin Village, we do Riverside, Leslieville. We just have fun with food. We show people how to experience all the great culinary diversity that Toronto has to offer.
So what do you do, Chef? You actually physically take them to the different restaurants?
Correct.
Or when the restaurants have different events?
Food tours. So we'll meet on the corner of such and such a neighborhood, and we'll spend the next 3 or 4 hours exploring the neighborhood. And because I'm a chef, I know all the chefs, so we get the VIP treatment. We get to see things that the average consumer wouldn't see.
You mean you get those tastings?
Exactly.
Okay. Now tell me, Chef Scott, what were you doing before this?
Well, it was quite interesting. For 5 years, I was a freelance private chef on the road, and I did hunting and fishing lodges, 5-star properties all over the world.
Okay. And how'd you get into this?
Well, funnily enough, I came home from one of those trips, and I decided I'd been on the road too long, and I needed a break, so I decided to move to Toronto. My sister was here. I met a girl, and of course I fell in love with the food of the city and the girl, and she started showing me all the different neighborhoods. So like when she'd take me to Little India, for example, I'd say, well, have you ever had Hakka cuisine? She'd say, well, what's Hakka? And Hakka is that cuisine on the Indian border. So it's really, really interesting how it all developed, and we ended up just saying there's a business model here.
So what are we showing on the screen? What kind of trip is this?
This is actually our canoe paddle. This goes to Toronto Island, and it is so we take people out to the island. We put them on the freighter canoes, and we paddle out to the island. We have an all local sustainable Toronto picnic, and then we row back at night. So you get to see the city at night from a canoe, and the beautiful panoramic of the skyline is amazing.
Wow. So what are your most memorable adventures so far?
I really, really love the canoe paddle. We just launched a new adventure, which is great, which is called Uncorked County. So we meet at Cheesewerks, a local restaurant. We give people a grab and go breakfast, put them on a bus. We take them to Prince Edward County we do 4 wineries, 12 wine tastings. We have lunch overlooking the vineyard in one of the wineries. It's spectacular. It's a great way to just get out of the city for the day.
Now, who else do you work with? I noticed there's some other people here that you work with.
Yeah, well, we work with a bunch of different partners. It's all about partnership and collaboration in this business. One of our great partners is Speaker. Speaker is actually, they do our major events, and they have this technology that allows us to interact. You download the app on your smartphone, and you can interact with our events. People can post pictures and interact. And then at the end of the event, we dump all those pictures onto like our Facebook page, and people can tag themselves. It's really a cool piece of technology.
Great. Some more information on your culinary adventure. Your website is
culinaryadventureco.com, and we're